Okay, here we are back in Legend of Heroes, Trails to Azure, and we're going to start the cooking quest here. Welcome to the Crossbell News Service. Hello there, Triple S. Are you here on official business? Good morning, yeah, we came to follow up on a support request from the CNS. It was something about needing help with a gourmet guide. Of course, thank you all for coming. Are you able to start the request right away? Our stomachs are ready. Yeah, we can begin whenever. Understood. If I could just have you wait on the second floor, then the staff member in charge of the request will tell you the details. Hello, my dearest Triple S. Sorry to keep you waiting. I had a feeling it was going to be you, Grace. Because I didn't want to pay for another sprite. Probability was high from the start. Well, don't sound so disappointed. Can't you show at least a little enthusiasm? It's been forever since our last collaboration. If I recall correctly, your previous support request sent us on a trip all across the state. Wait, just what are you planning to have us do this time? The request said something about gathering material for a gourmet guide, no? You know it. I've got a proposal from the Crossbell Business Owners Association a while back. Apparently they were inspired by Mayor Qua's efforts. Long story short, the CNS is teaming up with them to put out a gourmet guide. In conjunction with the Business Owners Association, what exactly does it entail? Basically, they plan to feature the best eating establishments in Crossbell State. In addition to the coverage, each place is going to offer discounts and other deals to readers. You know how it is, keep Crossbell and Mira local and all that jazz. Pretty nifty little plan, wouldn't you say? I think I get it. Sounds pretty innovative. Sure, but let's cut to the chase. Part of this guide is going to feature gourmet recommendations from some of Crossbell's most prominent figures, like Maria Belcroix from IBC, for example, or Ilya, Theodore, and Eugene from Arc and CL. The goal is to get people talking by having some of Crossbell's celebrity citizens share their #1 picks. And that's where the Triple S comes in. You'll be taking part too. That is quite the request. Can't deny that's piqued my interest, but does the Triple S really belong in a lineup like that? I ain't too keen on it either. It's always nice to be shoulder to shoulder with Ilya and Maria Bell, don't get me wrong. But I don't think we're going to be drawing in readers the same way they will. Let's not mince words here. We're the filler. No way, you can't seriously think that, can you? You guys have been blowing up. You've got a real fan base these days, you know? In fact, we've been getting lots of requests for lurid candidates of your everyday lives. Please don't. I'm just joking. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is that you guys are popular in your own right. If that wasn't the case, I never would have asked you here in the first place. Fair enough. What would you like us to do then? So you're on board? Good. Now let me give you the deeds. First, you're going to head to whatever restaurant or food cart you can think of and try their fare for yourselves. What I want is for each of you to find a dish that speaks to your soul. It's gotta be the bee's knees and nothing less. After that, I'll have you all write a little article on your findings here at the CNS. So we have to go to the eateries around the state and choose our personal favorites among them. One problem though, what if one of us doesn't come across anything they like? Have some faith, Noelle. You know how big Crossbell is. I'm sure you can find at least one thing that tickles your taste buds. But if it really comes to that, I'll just have you write a little something about all the spots you checked out. That's only as a last resort. Ideally, all 6 of you should have a favorite dish to introduce to our readers. Which means we're headed to at least 6 different places. Anything we should look for or avoid, maybe. Let me think. Yeah, sorry, but everything in Michelin has already been covered, and someone else is doing the bars. Other than that, knock yourselves out. What a shame. That takes Trinity off the list, too. Too bad. I'm sure Abbas will be disappointed to miss out on all those potential new customers. Sorry, Wazy, I'll put in a word for it with the guys handling the bars. I've already gotten in contact with all the eligible spots, so don't worry about the tab. We're paying. As long as you identify yourselves, they'll be happy to serve you their signature samples. Sounds lovely, so we just have to try 6 places minimum, excluding bars or anything in Michelin. The main challenge is going to be pacing ourselves. We'll need to eat quite a lot for every one of us to find a favorite. Yeah, there's no rush. Take your time and savor everything Crossbell has to offer. Once you're all done, return to the CNS so you can report your findings. If I'm not in, just let Tria know, and I'll get back to the office in a jiff. Got it? We'll get started then. A taste of Crossbell has started. So there's a food cart immediately outside. Let's try that one. Hey, here to try the best noodles in the land? You're in the right place. Guess so. We're with the special support section. We're here about a request. Explain the mission of the Gather Gourmet recommendations. Oh yeah, that whole deal. You're in luck, officers. I'm about to let you sample the very best my cart has to offer, and best of all, it's on the house. I call these my heavenly noodles. Eat up, ladies and gents. What a comforting presentation. That deep red broth tells me this is going to have a kick, and maybe a punch and a chop while it's at it. Come on, give it a chance. Get past the heat and taste, your taste buds will be flying right up on cloud 9. Okay, I had to stop there. It'll probably feel more like Gehenna instead if our tongues are on fire. Here goes nothing. Laura and the others ate the heavenly noodles. Hey, you're right, it's spicy, but with a deep, complex tang. I won't deny that it's delicious. My only concern is how hard it is to eat without splashing the broth everywhere. Good point, I don't think that'd be an easy stain to get out. It's always the ladies that are telling me these things. Honestly, if you get to enjoy the best darn noodles under Adios' sky, then who cares about a few stains? Damn straight. Randy? There's a whole world of rich flavors just beyond this bowl's spicy horizons. Combine that with these perfect, supple noodles dancing in the broth, and you've got something only a real man could appreciate. This is it, Ozell, my man. This is the path of the noodle you've been telling us about. Yes, you finally get it now. Cherish it, young one. That's true enlightenment you're tasting. As a reward, I shall teach you the recipe that served as the foundation for these very same noodles. Master it and open the eyes of all your friends. So there we go, we get out with the peddler noodles. Thanks, Ozell. Randy was really into that dish. Guess that settles who's writing the piece about this place. This will take us to East Street, and we can hit up the Long Lao, the dragon place, you know. I don't know if we have to talk to Shan Shan or the guy at the counter. Talk to the master. Can I help you? If you want to place an order, go do it at the counter. Sorry, but we're actually here regarding a support request. Triple X explained the mission to gather gourmet recommendations. The Gourmet Guide, yes, I know of it. This is our midday rush, but I won't turn you away. Find yourself an empty table. You'll be sampling the pride and joy of Long Lao, my peerless fried rice. Man, I can't wait. Sounds great. We'll go grab some open seats. Lloyd and the team ate the peerless fried rice. Delicious. You really know your stuff, Jiangwei. Don't think we'd be able to get a masterpiece like this anywhere but Long Lao. You had better believe it. Fried rice has always been one of my specialties, but I also recently improved upon it. That is why it is peerless, nothing compares. Wow, you aren't kidding. Who would have thought that a dish so simple could taste so complex? I used to make fried rice all the time at the barracks, but this is a totally different dish when made by a professional. Don't forget to swallow. Damn. Look at her shovel it down the hatch. So long as she enjoys the food, I couldn't care less how she eats it. Would you like seconds? I made plenty to spare. Yes, sir, yes, sir. I've never seen Noelle like this. She's like a kid in the middle of a growth spurt. Think we know who's going to handle Long Lao's write-up. It's all yours, Noelle. Okay. You have Vanset over here. There's like one in each district, in case you never really noticed. We can leave the back street alone because they said don't do the bars. Good day, everyone. Welcome to Vanset. Do you have a reservation with us? Not exactly. We're with the Special Support Section and explain the mission. I've heard about that, so you're the ones running the report, are you? Well then, please feel free to sit at any open table you like. If I may make a recommendation, our new seasonal herb pasta is absolutely superb. Thank you. We'd love to try it. Lloyd and the others seated themselves and sampled the herb pasta. How do you like our chef's specialty pasta? This is delicious. The flavor is rich and intense, but with a light, refreshing afternote. You can taste each and every herb, and the texture is perfectly al dente. Yeah, spaghetti in a can, this ain't. One bite and you know is made by a pro. I'm glad you all enjoyed it. Maybe we should bring Kia with us next time. Sounds like a good idea to me. Thank you for dining with us today. On behalf of all of Vanset, we look forward to your next visit. So no one had a favorite here. We have to hit up either the bakery or the juice stall, either one. Hey there, can I interest you in some juice? Sorry, miss, we're with the Special Support Section and explain the mission. That thing, yeah, I remember hearing about it. How about this then? It's a Citric Tomato Soda, my latest product. Like the shake he made for Speaker McDowell? Yep, whether he's mayor or speaker, he still orders the usual every time. This is my latest and greatest iteration of it. The soda masks the bitterness a little, that way even a Citric Tomato haters can enjoy its benefits. I see. Do we really gotta do this, Lloyd? This might be the end of the Triple S. You know the risks of being on the police force, Randy. Every day could be your last. Just try your hardest to keep it down. Drink the soda. Recovered 50 CP. Ugh. I'm dying. Not before me, you aren't. Carbonation only serves to intensify this Gehenna-made concoction. You think so? Sounds like there's still a lot of room for improvement, then. Anyway, this bilberry juice should work as a nice palate cleanser. Here. Lloyd and the team drink the juice. This is absolutely delicious. What a stark contrast to the bitter drought that tomato juice was. This one's probably the better choice for the gourmet guy as far as anyone with taste buds is concerned. Okay, we don't need to go to the IBC or the tower over there. This takes us to the entertainment district, I believe. And we have the ice cream truck. Hey there, craving some ice cream today? That's actually what we came to ask you about. You see, we're with a special sports section. And sooner or later, people are going to realize they're not actually, like, on a mission. They're just bumming freebies off everyone. Freaking cops, I tell you. So you guys are the ones on the job, eh? And CNS already told me a bit about it. I've been ready for this, so without further ado, allow me to recommend my one and only septic-colored sherbet. Sounds good. It's my newest creation, a frozen blend of several delectable flavors all at once. We even add bits and pieces of candy that burst in your mouth. The texture is an experience you'll never forget. I see. We'd love to try it. Lloyd and the team ate the septic-colored sherbet. I know a lot of people pronounce that word as sherbet, which doesn't make sense to me because there's only one R. It's cool and delicious. The presentation is cute too, and I see what you mean about the texture. The candy just explodes on my tongue. Looks like it's a hit with the ladies of the Triple S. Sure about that? Toyota looks like she got hit with a bad case of brain freeze. Not quite. I'm simply too shocked for words. The thrill of the popping candy, the creamy, refreshing coolness, and the perfect balance of flavors harmonize on your palate like an optimized quartz loadout. This is it, the beginning of the sherbet revolution. My apologies, perhaps I went a bit overboard. Safe to say this is Tio's new favorite. Do you think you could write about it for the Gourmet Guide? Yes, I would give it a sterling 5 out of 5 recommendation. I'm glad you liked it so much. Be sure to come back sometime, I have plenty more where that came from. Okay. The residential area, I don't think has one. But there's the bakery over here. That's Talus, here's the bakery. Hey Lloyd, what's up? Back for some more bread? In a way, we're actually here for a support request. Triple S explained their mission to gather gourmet recommendations, so that's what they're having you do, huh? Well, I'm flattered, honestly. I wish I could recommend all of our breads. If I had to pick one, it'd be the new Benet Supreme I gave you earlier. Really? Yeah, I wish I could recommend my own, but Benet really nailed it this month. If you're looking for Borge's finest loaf, this is the one. Hold on just a second. Oh hey Benet, I was just in the middle of recommending your... What in Adios' name do you think you're doing? I'm not done refining that one yet. I'm not letting my bread go into that gourmet guy until it's at least twice as good as yours. What are you freaking out about? It's already delicious if you ask me. Whatever, just don't let me catch you shilling my stuff without my say-so again, got it? Man, I don't get why she always has to go ballistic on me like this. All I said was that her bread was good. Therein lies your answer, my good man. Guess Lloyd wasn't the only lady killer growing up around these parts. Anyway, seeing as Benet is completely against it, could you maybe recommend something else? Guess I'm gonna have to. Alright, how about this? It's my latest creation, the tender cutlet sandwich. They ate the sandwich. This really melts in your mouth. Yeah, and the sauce is something else. Great work, Oscar. Thanks, buddy. I'm still developing it, though, so it'll be a while before we actually have it on our shelves. That's a shame. Would it be better not to mention it in the article? It's up to you, but I promise to hook you up with the final version once it's done. We'll certainly be looking forward to it. We could go report to Grace now if we wanted to, but then again, we haven't found everyone's favorite dish yet. There might be more spots to try. Well, hi there. Welcome to Der Ziegel Inn. We're with the Special Sports section. We're here about a request. Explain the mission to gather gourmet recommendations. So you're the ones handling that. The CNS already gave me the gist. How about this? I'll cook you up main specialty stamina steak. You can only hope our stomachs have room to spare. Well, yeah, you kids have a lot of other places you need to sample, don't you? I'll prepare some bite-sized servings in that case. We appreciate the consideration. Lloyd and the team ate the stamina steak. Dang, even one bite on its own is pretty filling. Just what you want from a good steak. Yeah, I'm feeling more energized already. Of course, stamina is essential for miners, you know. Pair this dish with a beer and you'll be digging like a grand bull in no time. Can't say being a miner sounds particularly attractive when you put it that way. True, but Gantz and the others seem to enjoy it well enough. Well, miners are some of the manliest men in all of Crossbell. Anyhow, if you kids are in need of a nice hearty meal, you know where to come. You bet we do. Hey Randy, I see you brought the Triple S along too. Anything I can get you? Hey Stella. We're actually here on business, you see. Explain the mission of the gather gourmet recommendations. Now that you mention it, I think that rings a bell. I'll serve you up some of the bellyful hot pot I usually make for the guardsmen. So the Bell Guard unit likes hot pot too, who knew? My appetite is whetted. Glad to hear it. Sit tight and I'll bring a fresh pot right over. Lloyd and the team ate the bellyful hot pot. My, you can almost feel it warming up from the inside. Doesn't skim on the meat to make room for all the vegetables either. You couldn't ask for a more nourishing dish. CGF training can get pretty rigorous. The guardsmen need filling food like this if they want to last. It's no wonder. We often have hot pot parties, but everyone ends up fighting over who gets the biggest chunks of meat. When Randy was here, he'd even sneak bites from other people's plates. Why am I not surprised? Guy's gonna take care of himself, you know? Hello, Sergeant Major Seeker, visiting with the Triple S today? Yeah, it's good to see you, Mr. Timaz. Sorry for the bother, but we're actually here for a support request. Explain the mission together, gourmet recommendations. Yes, I do remember hearing about that from the news service. Our specialty here at Tangerine is the Tide of Plenty hot pot you get to eat as a group. So you mean so you serve a mean seafood hot pot here, eh? We'd love to try it. Sure thing. Sit tight while I go whip up a pot. They ate the Tide of Plenty. It's quite flavorsome. Yeah, you can really taste how fresh the fish is. That's the idea. Hot pots are easy and delicious, so we make them a lot here at Tangram Gate. Eating around a table together always puts the guardsmen in a fun, lively mood, too. Now think about it, I never had a meal like this with the Testaments before. Maybe I'll bring them here next time I get the chance. For real? You want to take your downtown gang to a border gate to eat hot pot? Think I know who liked this dish the best. Perhaps we should let Wazy handle the review for it, then. I was hoping to weasel my way out of doing one, but I guess I don't mind too much. So I don't think we found one for Lloyd or Ellie yet, but all the other ones are accounted for. Hello, Special Support Section. Welcome back to the Ash Tree Inn. I'm looking for a place to stay or maybe a bite to eat. Actually, we're here regarding a support request. Triple S explain their mission together, gourmet recommendations. Right, that. The Crossbell news service already told me everything I need to know. So without further ado, let me treat you to my chef's special omelet rice. Don't mind if I do. I assume this is going to be Ellie's favorite, or is it going to be Lloyd's? Lloyd and the team ate the chef's special omelet rice. My, this is delicious. Agreed, superb. Flavors of the rice, chicken, ketchup, and egg are simple, but together they make something amazing. Reminds me of how attuned our Morka is to the nature surrounding it. Nobody can truly say they visited this village until they had some of this. All of this high praise is going to get me red in the face. Seems like you're pretty fond of this dish, huh, Lloyd? Guess that means we found your recommendation, then. Make sure to sneak in a few words about what a chill guy Gofan is. He's always hooking us up with some quality grub while we're in Normorka. Sure, I can handle writing this one. Thanks muchly. I'll appreciate if you guys could write something that drums up more business for us.